Julia, who's coming, is wearing a really cute outfit that has stripes on it, so I had to match it. Yeah, because I end up looking like a topographical map. And right now my belly is showing. So
you record, right? 10. I don't believe you.
Keep going. We are going to be working on time under tension. Time under tension is the ability to keep muscles on through the full range of motion of an activity and not doing what's called a smooth bell curve, where we sort of turn it on, we have a peak moment, and then we turn it off. We're going to keep it on the whole time, and you're going to activate muscles throughout the range of motions. So that is why it's important that we understand this concept. Also, what we're going to do is visualize. This is important because you don't want to visualize this as being torture, because what the reality of the mind is, because of something in your brain called the reticular activating system, you get what you envision. So if you feel like this class is torture, it will be torture. But if you envision that you're doing something in your body, you're connecting and you're learning how to be with your body, you will get something good that happens. We're going to start with our feet parallel, hips width apart. This is your ASIS. This is your pubic symphysis. Midway in between is your actual hips width apart. So your stance is a lot more narrow than you might think. Then we're going to push down with our big toe as our feet are parallel in the corresponding metatarsal head. Outer four toes in the corresponding metatarsal head. But most importantly, the little toe, and then finally your heel. 1/3 the weight goes through your toes, 1/3 the weight goes through the balls of your feet, and 1/3 the weight goes through your heels. Okay, this is where we start. Bend your knees, turn your knees out, keep your feet parallel. Now you're going to fire out your calves, your quads, your pelvic floor, which is your first chakra, your lower abs, which is your second chakra, upper abs, which is your third chakra, and you're going to draw your shoulder blades down and back. Okay? Keep your abs engaged. So this is time under tension. We're going to keep all these muscles on as we start our first little activity, which is just a gentle squat. You're squatting down and coming back up. There's no point where you turn off the muscles. So when we hit that bottom point, they're on. When you hit the top point, they're on. Your abs are on, your lats are on, your legs are on, your pelvic floor is on, everything's on. Your head's over the top of your pelvic floor as we're doing this little squatting activity.
Keep splitting the mat with your feet.
Pull apart, make those hip flexors or hips work as well.
Lift the arches of your feet, connect to your inner thighs.
And suck in that tummy.
Lift up pelvic floor. Engage your lower abs.
So this is the first year we didn't have turkey. We wanted to try something else, see what life is like without turkey. And I promise you, the foods without turkey make you just as fat. Abs are nice and tight, stuck in your tummy. What number is that? Oh, I knew that. We're going to 16.
60.
Okay, stay in this position. Your quads are on, your calves are on. Notice how your abs wanted to shut off. Don't let them shut off. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. You're sucking in your tummy. We're going to hinge from the hips. You're keeping your spine straight. So we're working muscles and not joints. So you should not feel this in your back. You should not feel this in your knees or your hips because we're using muscles. What muscles you're using? This is primarily your hamstrings and your calves, but you're stabilizing with your abs and your legs. Keep your quads on because it's time under tension.
Suck your belly button toward your spine. Use your abs to bring your upper body closer to your legs.
Oh, look at me. I look like a giant topographical moving map of my belly. Yes. So abs are nice and tight. You're going to take your arms up over the top of your head. We're going to go in the opposite direction and then back to center. You're stretching back. We're just opening up your hip flexors, but it's important that you don't load your back because it's a joint. Remember, we're working muscles, so you should be working your abs. So if you feel pressure in your low back, tighten your abs. Did I say that right? If you feel pressure in your low back, yes, tighten your abs. Okay, stay in your leaned back position. Keep your abs on. You're going to go side to side.
So really, really try to suck that belly button towards your spine.
She's talking to you guys. She's not looking at me. Time it so you're not smacking each other in the heads.
And it's easy to kind of just shift your hips side to side, but really try to engage your abs. Use your obliques to squeeze side to side.
Okay, we're gonna bring those arms down. Abs are nice and tight. Bend your knees, quads are on, calves are on, abs are on, lats are on, heads over top of the body. You're doing your hip circle. Just warming up still. You should be moving from your abs, not from your knees.
Opposite direction.
I was just gonna say that.
I just said it.
I know, but I'm going to say it. Suck in that tummy. Can you guys hear Maria? Yeah.
10.
Yes, 10. I knew 10. Whoops. Okay. Okay, we're going to grab our block. We're going to find out if flexibility is greater in California or Hawaii. You're going to put the ball of your foot on the block. That's the left ball of your foot on the block. Your left heel goes down. Abs are nice, tight. Feet go side by side and parallel. Time under tension, that means your quads go on, your calves go on. I look like an umbrella. You're going to turn your knees out. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. We're going to start out by pumping the hips forward.
Creative use of tools.
Yes. Just pump those hips forward. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down and back. We're opening up the calf muscle. Do you guys have a ball and a block at least? I see you don't have a roller. Yeah, okay, good.
15, 20.
Okay, we're gonna step forward, step back, hips back. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in that tummy. Feel the stretch. You can do it with or without a roller, but your goal is to keep your head upright. Don't let your head drop. Don't let your eyes go down. Your smile stays up and your abs stay on. Still, time under tension. You're protecting all joints. Remember? 10? Okay, stay here. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy. Lift up nice and tall through your chest. Abs are on. Hip circles. Make sure that head is almost motionless. Annie?
8, 9, and 10.
Opposite direction.
And 10.
Good. We're going to switch sides. So we're doing the same thing on the opposite side. So your feet are parallel, abs are nice and tight. Your quads are on, your calves are on, your pelvic floor, second chakra, third chakra, lats are on. And you're going to pump your hips forward first, just opening up what's called your gastrocnemius. Smiles are up. Stuck in that tummy.
19, 19, and 20.
I knew that. Step forward, hips forward, step back, hips back.
I saw you trying to stop.
No one trusts my counting. That's why Maria counts. Try to keep your feet parallel, even in the rear. I know your foot's going to want to do this because it gives you more stability, but we don't want to do that. It's feet square. Abs nice and tight. Chest up, eyes up, smiles up.
10.
Is that all you did on that side? Okay, keep our feet side by side. Abs are on. You're going to do your hip circles. Try not to move your head. Suck in that tummy.
10.
Opposite direction. Smiles are up.
And 10.
Good. We're going to go back to the original foot. Only we're going to stand on the block. Abs are engaged. So what you're going to find out is when your heel, like your right heel heads towards the ground, it's really easy to turn off your abs. Don't turn off your abs. You're going to keep everything on. Time under tension. Your feet are parallel. You're going to lift your heel up, then lower your heel down. Both legs are locked out.
Make sure your legs are together. You're not kicking out to the side as you come up.
Yeah. Your thighs are almost sliding against each other. Like when I was a kid, I got a pair of corduroy pants where the corduroy was going the wrong direction. It wasn't going this way. It was going this way, like the stripes on my shirt. So I'd sit in class and like, whoop, 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 whoop. Being a problem student. Abs are nice and tight. Stay in your lowest position. Abs are on. You're going to swing that leg. Just swing it.
Keep your pelvic floor engaged. Belly button still sucking towards your spine.
Your head is over the top of the block. Okay, good. Now you got to lift up, 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 up. And now you're going to swing your leg. Keep your abs engaged. Smiles are up. Remember, what you visualize is what you get. If you're visualizing pain, you will get pain. Switch sides. Okay, we're standing on the block again. Abs are nice and tight. First, second, third chakras are on. Don't let your abs shut off, especially when your heel goes down. As we lower our hip down and lift it up. Abs are nice and tight. It's a very interesting motion because we use it more than you think. This is why this glute medius is so important in walk. In fact, there's a neurological sign called Trendelenburg's. When you lose this, it's because of weakness of the ab or injury to the hip, or weakness of the glute medius or injury to the hip. Okay, keep your hip in the lowest position. Abs are on. Make sure they're on. Poke them and then swing your leg. Suck in that tummy. Smiles are up.
9, 10.
Okay, hips are up. Suck in that tummy. Swing, swing, swing. This is so you could step over something without catching your toes on it. Reminds me of a story.
10.
Okay, switch sides. So about 10 years ago, my mom and I went on a cruise. Go on to your left knee, right foot is forward. And on a cruise ship, all the thresholds of the doors are elevated in case, water gets on the boat. Not every compartment floods. But it's interesting because people get used to the thresholds in their homes, which are only about a ½ inch high to maybe a maximum of 1 inch. Suddenly they're now 6 inches high, so they have to step over it. And my mom and I just sat in the lobby as we watched people start calibrating to this newer height, and they would trip going through every single door. It was a big liability. There were signs everywhere that said, watch out for thresholds of doors. There was even an announcement at the top of the cruise, be careful of the size of the thresholds of the door because they're higher. And it's how people's brains become ingrained with the height that they're used to. So, abs are on. That was my story. Keep your core engaged. If you keep your core engaged, thank you, Ed. Keep your core engaged, your head will stay over the top of the block. If you turn off your core, you will look like a Peanuts character dancing at the Christmas festival. Abs are nice and tight, hips are going side to side, head stays over that block. Smiles are up. Second down tummy. I just see you see with the umbrellas. That's just so cute. The rain is staying. Okay, abs are nice and tight. I am. Actually, I didn't have enough sugar this morning.
We're at 16, 17.
That's what I meant.
18, 19, 20.
Push your hips forward, suck in your tummy. Same thing, side to side. We're opening them up a muscle called the rectus femoris, hip flexor, but along with your calf muscle, prevents you or helps you stand up straight. Don't move that head all around.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Now you're going to take your right hand, grab a hold of that foot. We're going to stretch first. That means everybody. Just because you raise your eyebrows doesn't mean you're not going to do it. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Remember, what you visualize is what you get. This is nothing but pure pleasure. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Make sure you don't feel this in your low back or your knee. You should feel this in your quads. Okay? Hips side to side. We'll only do this for 10. Is that 10?
5.
Oh. And now?
9, 10.
Okay. Push forward one last time. Get a deep stretch.
Suck in your belly.
Suck in that time. Nothing in your low back. And she was talking to you, not to me.
I get regular, frequent reminders here.
Especially with this topographical map. Okay, you're going to release that leg. Stay forward. Abs are on. And you're going to bring your heel to your butt and then put it back down. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy. Keep breathing. That's okay. I get what you guys are doing. Okay, good. We're going to take your leg across midline as we do a little stretch. We're still warming up. Abs are nice and tight. You're not feeling this in any joints. You should feel this in your calf, your hamstring, and your abs that are over contracting right now. Your quad should be on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's switch sides. Oh, Wolfie.
Oh, the mailman is here.
Oh. Okay, we're switching to the other side. Head is over top of the block. Your abs are on, so everything stays online. Suck in that tummy. Keep breathing. Suck in that tummy.
20.
What?
20.
Oh, 20. Yes, push your hips forward. Abs are nice and tight. Like, why are you saying 20? Suck in your tummy. It's all about creating awareness and time under tension in that awareness. What number is that? 19?
14, 15, 16, 19, 20.
Okay, now take that left hand, reach back and grab that right foot. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy as your hips go side to side. We'll only do 10 of these. Cramps are because you're using the wrong part of your body, especially if it's your hamstring or your foot.
10.
Okay, and then we'll push back. Foot crosses midline.
Do we go twist?
Nope. And we're reaching down, sucking in that tummy. Abs are nice and tight. First, second, third chakras are on. Stretches in your hamstring, calf. Your quads and your abs are stabilizing. No pain in joints. Remember, stretch is the hardest thing about time under tension because we think because we're stretching, we should relax things. And it's actually, we should stabilize things more so that with stretch, there's increased in tension. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming back to our feet. Okay, left goes off to the side. Umbrellas and rollers off to the side. Hands are going on your knees. We're going to what looks like recovery position after you just sprinted because we're doing sit-ups here. Your hands are on your knees, your butt's sticking out. You're gonna suck in your tummy as far as you can. This is like when you were a little kid and you're like, Mommy, I'm starving, and you would suck your tummy in. That's what we want. Keep your booty sticking out, your pelvic floor is on, your abs are on, your butt's relaxed. Change the shape of your abdomen. Smiles are up. Yeah.
18, 19, 20.
And plus it gives us a great opportunity to regulate our blood pressure coming back up. Abs are nice and tight, suck in your tummy. Hip circles. Okay, you don't need that.
6.
Okay, I need that. Okay. Suck in that tummy. You want to try to move without your head or even your torso moving. It's just your abdomen moving.
10.
Okay. Now let's games begin. I'm going to step forward so I don't kick Maria. roller or umbrella is off to your left. You're going to take that left leg out to the side. Abs are nice and tight. Your left knee's over top of your foot. This leg is raised up to as close to 90 degrees as you can. Suck in that tummy as you do figure eights. Abs are engaged. Suck in that tummy. What number is that?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Opposite direction.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Switch sides. Okay. Woo, leg goes out to the side on this side. Abs are nice and tight, sucking your tummy. Knees over the top of your foot. Here we go. Mari's counting because if I was counting, I would have a different
4,
count.
5, 6.
Notice
7,
if one side is
8,
easier or harder than the other side.
10.
Opposite direction.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Abs.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, back down onto 2 feet. As we switch sides once again. Leg's gonna go out the side. Your knee is bent. Your knee's higher than your hip. Your knee's higher than your foot. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna kick back. Abs are nice and tight. You're feeling your booty work. You're feeling your abs work. Watching the alignment, knee over the top of your foot. You're breathing and you're believing. This is wonderful. This is better than pecan pie.
8, 9, 10.
Keep that leg out there. Abs are nice and tight. We're gonna do 10 figure eights. Ooh, don't push me.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo, this is your booty working. It was working this weekend, but that was sitting on it. Now it's dynamic. Like, take that leg out to the side. Knee is higher than your foot. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna kick that leg back behind you and then bring it out to your side. Try to slide it on the countertop. Like you're passing someone a drink on the counter with your foot. They really appreciate that. Knees over the top of your foot.
7, 8, 9, and 10.
Keep that leg back behind you as you do your figure eights. Abs are on. Remember?
8, 9, 10.
All right, back onto 2 feet. Your butt should be on fire. Abs are engaged. Hip circles. Try not to move your head.
Nine, 10.
Opposite direction. Yeah, so the next time someone's telling a story, give them good eye focus and wiggle your hips. See what happens. Okay.
Don't rush me.
Left foot forward, right foot back. Mari's gonna open up the windows because it is freaking hot and humid today. Abs are engaged. You're gonna bend that front knee. You're gonna make sure that knee's over the top of your foot. Rear heel is off the ground. You're gonna hinge forward. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna get in here. You're gonna put your what is this? Right knee, hand on your right knee, and your knees over the top of your foot. Abs are nice and tight. We're gonna do sit-ups. So you're gonna suck in your tummy as hard as you can. Stick that booty out. Stick it out. Suck it in, and then release. Suck it in, release. These are wonderful sit-ups. Keep sucking in that tummy. It's all about that belly. Relax your eyeballs. Smiles are up. And you're breathing. I don't know what number, Miss Maria.
9,
10.
10.
Okay, stay in this position. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to continue to do sit-ups as you take your left elbow to your right knee. Suck in your tummy. Boom. And we're gonna come back up. Abs are nice and tight. Mario, get over here. 2, I cannot count. 3, 4. Okay, now you count.
5,
Suck that tummy in.
6,
Work is in your butt and in your quad. It's not in your low back.
7.
Get off your knees.
Keep lifting that pelvic floor. 8.
We're rounding out that backside instead of drooping it out.
10.
Okay, switch sides. Okay, you're bending your front knee, your knees over the top of your foot. The rear foot, the heel is lifted, the thighs pressing backwards. First, second, third chakras are on. Slightly hinge forward. We're gonna do our sit-ups first. Suck in that tummy and then release. Suck it in, release.
Really try to imagine creating a straight line from the crown of your head all the way down to the back heel.
Smiles are up.
8, 9, 10.
That's really cool. I get to use a graphic on my video. I found one. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. I forgot what we did. Oh, yes. We're going to bring our elbow to our knee. You're sucking in your tummy. And you're going to make physical contact with your knee. No pressure into your low back. It should all be in your butt and your quads. None of it's in your foot.
Suck that belly button towards your spine. And really, really use your abs to bring your upper body towards that knee.
What number are we on?
6, 7, 8,
Yes.
9,
Post-holiday workout.
10.
Suck in that tummy. Come back into standing. We switch sides. Leg goes back behind you. Smiles are up. Start out with your hand on your knee. Suck in your tummy, chest up. Visualize that line from your heel to the top of your head. Okay, hand comes off your thigh. I want you to envision where your left foot is, because that's the only where it's going to be. You're going to lift the leg up and put it back down. Lift up, put it back down. Abs are nice and tight. Smiles are up, sucking that tummy. You guys can do it. Breathe.
9, 10.
Good job. Let us switch sides. Piece of cake. Legs back behind you, abs are on. Knees on over the top of your foot, sucking your tummy. Okay, remember where your foot is. Take that arm back behind you. You're gonna lift up, lower back down. Your head doesn't move. Smiles are up. Suck in that tummy. We're trying to change the shape of the body by activating time under tension, the muscle groups that transform the body's shape. Okay, stand on 2 feet. Once again, hip circles. Let us go in the opposite direction.
That was only 6.
That's okay. Okay, number 6.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna come down onto the block because we're gonna do our thinker exercises. Rodin's thinker.
There is nothing really thinking about this.
Sure there is. You have to think about your foot. So your toes are curled under on this one. So if you feel excessive pressure in your metatarsal heads, those are the knuckles of your toes, push your heel back. That way you'll stretch out instead the plantar fascia of your foot and your calf muscle. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. And we're gonna think. Think. Yeah, there's some beautiful thinkers. Think. Okay, now This is your right knee. This is your left elbow. We're going to continue our sit-up. Suck in your tummy as you bring your elbow to your knee and then back up. Suck in your tummy.
I see the canine assistants coming in.
Where? Oh, yes. She just wants back rub. Suck in that tummy.
10.
Good. Staying in this position, we're going to get ready to do our jumps. Remember, your left hand goes with your right foot. Suck in your tummy, shoulder blades are down, back, and we're going to jump. Jump forward and then back. Use your balance.
2.
Forward. We're going to do 20 of these. You should feel this only in muscles, not in joints. So you should feel your quad and your butt, nothing else. If you feel this in your knee, it means you're using your knee. We want to work muscles and not joints. Abs are engaged. Lats are on. Miles are up.
10.
Okay, we're
Wait,
doing 20.
Oh. Keep your arms engaged.
Keep working the target muscle.
Suck, suck, suck that belly button.
Hold your balance. The number?
16.
Oh,
Suck.
abs, she's talking to you guys. Notice her eyes were on the screen and not my belly.
19. 20.
Good. Switch sides. What did we do first?
Think.
Oh, yes, we did thinkers. Think. We're getting into the thinker pose. You're just thinking. Imagine if Rodin was a sculptor right now and he put out like an Instagram post, I need people auditioning to be thinker. Can you imagine what that audition would look like? Bunch of chairs, people sitting. Suck in that tummy a little bit longer. As we now come back up again, abs are nice and tight. You're gonna bring that right elbow to that left knee. Suck in your tummy. I know it's easy to do, blowing out your belly, but I want you to suck your tummy in.
Exhale as your elbow comes to your knee.
Like you're working on your bowling wind up.
Nine. 10.
Is that as many as we did?
Yeah, we do 20 on the jumps.
Oh yes, we're gonna do our jumps now. Remember, your right hand follows your left foot. We're gonna jump. Jump. There's no pressure in your toes. Remember that? Work is coming through your quad and your butt. Abs are engaged, lats are on. I have a client that keeps falling down, and what we've been working on is the fact that she cannot bring her knee to her chest. This is how you do it. Knee to chest.
10.
Keep going.
11.
Abs are engaged. Suck in that tummy. Eyes up. Don't look down. There's nothing interesting on the floor. The number?
16.
Oh my goodness. Abs are engaged.
18. 19. And 20.
There you go. We're going to come into kneeling. We have now officially hit Annie's favorite part. You're going to put the blocks back behind you if you have short arms like me, or you don't need to. You're going to suck in your tummy. You're going to lean back. You're going to lift your toe or knees off the ground, or stretching the fronts of your feet as we now do sit-ups. Suck in your tummy and then release. Suck in your tummy, release. Come on, Andy. Suck in your tummy, release. Keep breathing. Jaws relax.
7, 8, 9, and 10.
Very nice, everyone. Curl your toes under. Once again, if you feel excessive pressure in your metatarsal, heads push your heels back. Okay, we're gonna lean back again. We're gonna do more sit-ups. Ready? Here we go. Smiles are up. Freaking video monitor.
You recording, right?
Ah.
10.
Ah,
I don't believe you.
keep going. Now it's on. Holy smokes. Okay, at least the last half of class will be high quality. Lean back once again. Your knees are up, the abs aren't engaged. I cannot believe I forgot that. Suck in your tummy. Smiles are up. So it's not one thing, it's another.
Eight, 9, 10.
And then now curl your toes under. So I have a card right in front of the camera that says, turn on record, hit record. It's in bright red. And I keep forgetting. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy and relax. Suck in your tummy, relax. Abs are engaged. So this is time under tension, and you're working muscles, not joints. If you listen to joints, it means you have to tighten something up because it's not working.
9, 10.
Okay, now that we know that that's all warmed up and record is on, you're gonna put the block down. You're gonna put the ball on top of the block, like so. And then you're gonna have a seat on top of the ball on top of the block. We're doing pelvic floor exercises. So the ball is midway between your pubic bone and your tailbone. This way we work the pubococcygeus muscle and important muscles like the levator ani that prevent terrible things from happening.
Terrible.
Terrible. Especially if you're wearing a white pantsuit or something. Okay? You can use dumbbells or not. You can use your imagination. I used to use my imagination, but Mario said I had to use weights. Okay, so you're gonna put your pretend barbells in your hands. No matter what you have in your hands, even if you have nothing in your hands, you're gonna visualize you have 20 pounds in your hands. So I want that much activation. I want your shoulders on, your abs on, your pelvic floor on, your butt's relaxed, and your quads are on. Your shoulder blades are down and back, your smiles are up, and here we go. We're gonna do bicep curl. Every time your arms come up, your abs tighten. Hi, Wolfie. Up. Suck in your tummy. I want you to, your target muscle is your biceps, but what we're really working are abs. Suck in that tummy.
Don't rush me.
Okay.
7.
Abs. It's heavy up, it's heavy down, it's time under tension.
8.
And it's 20 pounds.
9. 10.
And rest for a split second. Chest up. Make sure your head is over the top of the ball. Biggest piece. That is you getting used to having your balance based on your pelvic floor and not based on your head or your neck. Abs are engaged. Arms go back behind you. We're going to do kickbacks. Again, visualize 20 pounds. You're kicking those arms back behind you. You're working your triceps. We're getting rid of those lunch lady arms. There's actually a term, lunch lady arms. Smiles are up. Suck in that tummy. The other term you can look up on the internet is bus driver arms.
8. Keep the tension even as you come down. 9. 10.
Okay. We're resting. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down and back. Your head is long, or neck is long. Head's over top of your pelvic floor. Your arms are going to go out to your sides, 90 degrees to your body. Abs are engaged. We're going to externally rotate. Your abs stay on the whole time. This is a sit-ups. Sit up, sit up. This is working a muscle called the infraspinatus. If you keep this strong, you will never have shoulder problems. Whoops.
6, 7, 8,
Abs.
9, 10.
Okay, rest those arms out. You don't need to. Move your head and neck around to make sure you didn't accidentally use your head and neck. If it's tight, it means you used your neck. Your abs are in your abdomen, not in your neck. Smiles are up. Okay, here we go. Our weights are out to your sides, and you're gonna push up over the top of your heads, peaking with your ab contraction at the top. Because this is the longest lever above the level of your heart, so you need your abs stabilizing to protect yourself.
Initiate from your belly button, sucking towards your spine.
Smiles are up. What number is that?
6, 7, 8,
Abs.
9.
Suck that tummy in.
And 10. What?
Take your right foot forward, left knee stays down. So this reminds me of a story in the lunch lady, bus lady arms. My bus driver when I was a kid was Mrs. Pelton. I remember her. Not a very nice woman. It's funny what you remember in a flash. I was on bus 519. I was never on time, but when she opened the door on the bus, I would watch the back of her arm just wobble all over the place. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Your right arm's going to go forward. Your left arm's going to go back. You're mainly twisting your torso. Make sure that right arm goes back, that left arm goes forward. We're twisting. You're sucking in your tummy. This is working contralateral twist.
9, 10.
Okay, we're going to switch legs. Contralateral twist has everything to do with parasympathetic nervous system and integrated learning. That's why eventually everything we do has to become contralateral pattern, parasympathetic. Abs are nice and tight.
8, 9, 10.
I cannot believe I didn't turn on the video. Okay, both legs are going to come forward, both feet are parallel. Abs are nice and tight. Guys are going to feel a little bit like a gorilla for the next moment. Your pelvic floor stays on. Don't roll off the ball, not yet. Abs are nice and tight. Keep that ball in between your pubic bone and tailbone so you don't go rolling off. Okay? Remember, you are on a block in a ball, so there's a possibility of rolling off. Arms go over the top of your head. You're going to bang on a door. Knuckles, 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 knuckles. This is work over the top of your head. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy. There is no cracking or grinding because muscles are time under tension. Okay, fine. Off to the side. Now for a fun stuff. Grab your knees. We're going to do sit-ups. Suck in your tummy as hard as you can. Release it. Suck it in. Release it. Just keep doing that. We're doing sit-ups. Keep your pelvic floor on so this ball doesn't end up in your mouth. Shoulder blades are down and back.
Keep your pelvic floor engaged. Try to shorten the distance from your pubic bone to your belly button.
And smile up.
10.
Okay, hands and stick them up. Everybody's favorite, we're gonna bounce. We all say if you ever feel bad, just speed up this section of the video. It's hysterical. We're working the pelvic floor in a ballistic manner, so you're having to immediately tighten as soon as you feel pressure against it. This is an activity we need to learn if you go off-road driving or to a comedy show.
By the way, the other night I went to the Joe Coy show with my girlfriends.
Maria didn't wet her pants.
No, I did not. Oh, is that why all those people weren't laughing?
Yes, that's why people don't laugh. They're afraid of wetting their pants. They go, huh, 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 that was funny. Or they do the knee slapper and they don't laugh.
It's pretty funny.
Okay, last but not least, arms come out to your sides. You're gonna lift your heel up, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Now I have to find the graphic of Joe Coy.
Filipino Tupperware.
You guys should look it up. It's hysterical. Look up Filipino Tupperware.
All the yogurt containers, cottage cheese containers.
Cool Whip containers, and he's selling them. What number are we on?
9, 10.
All right. Put your hands on your knees. You're going to push up into a forward fold, straighten your legs, arms come to the ground.
So really try to focus on grounding the tripod of your feet into the mat, lifting the arches of your feet, engaging your inner thighs, lifting pelvic floor. Suck your belly button to your spine. Engage those abs to bring the upper body lower, closer to your legs. Relax your calves, hamstrings, your glutes. Keep your neck long. Relax your shoulders.
And you're going to use your abs to pull you closer to the ground. You're not going to turn off muscles and let gravity pull you to the ground. You're going to have control of it using your abs.
And try to coordinate your breath. Keep breathing. As you exhale, squeeze that belly button, engage your abs, deepen the fold.
Alrighty. You're going to come back in, hands on knees are bent. We're going to do some sit-ups here, suck in your tummy, release. Make sure your pelvic floor is on, abs are engaged, shoulder blades are down and back. Team huddle, abs are nice and tight.
Fifteen, 14, 15.
16, there you go. Now we're going to come straight to the ground. Don't try to get up, you'll get dizzy. We're going to do sit-ups from here. I got to move the microphone over to here. So I went to this little private school when I was a kid, and then that was elementary school, and then a bunch of us decided to go to public school because we wanted to try it, and we weren't exposed to certain things. So one of our teachers says, "Come here, we're gonna have a team huddle." And I remember it. There were 6 of us that came from this private school, and we're like, "What's a huddle?" Okay, ball goes in the small of your back. Your feet are parallel. Your hands are back behind you. Okay, we're gonna do sit-ups. You're gonna suck in that tummy and then release. Suck it in, release. Suck it in, release. Suck it in. Your hands stay back behind you. We're just practicing sucking in our tummy. You're activating your first chakra. You're closing the third chakra. Pulling in second chakra. Your arms stay back behind you against the ground. We are just activating our belly. Because if you can't change the shape of your abdomen, you can't expect your abdomen to change shape. That is just life. Suck in your tummy. Okay, now you're going to grab your knees. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to suck in your tummy and release. Suck in your tummy, release. Just keep doing that. Suck your tummy in, release.
Suck your belly button to your spine. Again, try to shorten that distance from the pubic bone to your belly button.
Okay.
8, 9, 10.
All right, now we're gonna get all Bruce Lee. Okay, your arms will go straight. We're gonna be punching to left and right. We're gonna punch to the right with our left hand, punch to the left with our right hand. You're not gonna bend your elbows. This is a torso punch. You're using your abdomen. So it's basically a sit-up. And this is why Bruce Lee at 150 pounds can knock over someone twice his weight. Suck in your tummy. Keep breathing. Very nice. Hands go back behind you. Okay, here we go. We're sucking the belly in, then releasing. Suck the belly in, release. Suck and release. Abs are nice and tight. You're activating those ab muscles. So, since it's winter, we're gonna go skiing. You're gonna push your hips back up off the ground. So your butt's off the ground now. Okay, we're gonna start out by bringing your knee to your chest and then back down. Use the chest back down. You're using your abs, not your shoulders. So if you feel excessive pressure in your shoulders, it means you bypassed your abs. Suck in your tummy. Plus, if you're using your abs, you stay on balance. What number is that?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, now we start skiing. You're gonna roll onto your left butt cheek, legs go to the right. Then you're gonna go onto your right butt cheek as your legs go to the left. You're going side to side. And this is a core connection you want to create when you are skiing. Not that anyone in Hawaii knows what I'm talking about.
10.
Nope, we're going 20 on these. We're going the expensive Black Diamond ticket all the way to the bottom. Past the lodge, all the way to the parking lot. Again, people in Hawaii have no idea what I'm talking about.
20.
Okay. Keep your butt on the ball, abs are nice and tight. You're gonna straighten your right leg. This is all about your abs, so tighten your abs. You're gonna lift and lower your leg. Suck in that tummy. You're gonna pretend you have a champagne glass on your belly that you don't wanna spill. How many is that?
9,
Hiya.
10.
She is not counting right today. Opposite side, suck in your tummy. Keep your abs engaged. Keep that champagne glass still. Should all look like a bunch of synchronized swimmers.
6,
You should not feel this in your hip flexor. You should not feel this in your quad. You should feel this in your ab. You also want to have the right target muscle. Rest. Okay, here we go. Now for the water show. Leg goes straight up, out to the side, and back. Keep breathing, keep your abs engaged. This is in case you have to turn the page of a giant book with your foot. You could do it.
windshield wipers.
That 2. What number is that?
8,
Oh,
9,
I liked it when I counted.
10.
We stopped when it got hard for me. Okay, we're gonna do the opposite side. Notice if one side's easier than the other. We call that one side is easier than the other syndrome, and when that happens, that's called muscular imbalance. Muscular imbalance leads to physical problems because somewhere else has to compensate. What number?
7,
Oh, dear Lord.
8, 9, 10.
Okay. Ah. All right, for this next part, we're gonna need 2 blocks. Ah. First to rest on. Okay, you're gonna put 1 block behind your shoulder blade. If you don't have 2 blocks and you only have 1 block, or 2 blocks between 2 people, use 1 block, and you're not gonna put it under your shoulders, but you're gonna put it under your ankles. So here's what you're gonna do. Okay, 1 block goes underneath your shoulder blades, 1 block goes underneath your ankles. If you don't have a second block, just put it under your ankles. Abs are nice and tight, you're sucking in your tummy. here we go. We're gonna do some sit-ups from here. All you're gonna do is suck in your tummy. You're not gonna move anything. You're gonna tighten your pelvic floor, close up third chakra, suck in second chakra. That's your belly button to your spine. Abs are nice and tight. Keep breathing.
10.
10. Okay, good. Now, we're gonna do pelvic thrusts. You're gonna lift your hips up off the ground and then back down. Abs are nice and tight. You're just lifting and lowering. We finally get to use our butt. So you get to clench your butt as much as you want on this one, as long as you keep your abs on. Keep breathing. Lift and lower.
10.
Okay, rest. For this next one, you're gonna have to envision that there is a champagne glass on your tummy. You do not want to spill a single drop of it because it's the expensive stuff and not that Cook's Brothers or whatever. Abs are nice and tight. You're lifting up your hips up off the ground. Your arms go out to your sides as we go for a walk. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Woo! Good, rest. You're working the bootylicious part of your body. Only 10. Okay, keep your abs engaged, suck in that tummy. We're gonna do the opposite leg starting, doing the same thing. So whatever leg you started with, you're gonna use the opposite. Keep breathing, keep your butt off the ground, keep your abs engaged, keep that champagne glass still.
10.
And rest. Okay, you're gonna take that block. Oops, oh nuts. Thought I had it down. You're gonna actually take the block from behind your shoulder, put the block in between your knees. You're gonna lay down, you're gonna squeeze that block, you're gonna make sure those feet are parallel. Mario likes putting on block which way?
Yeah, this way.
She likes putting it narrow ways, so we'll put it narrow ways. Squeeze the block.
Oh, we're not.
No block behind your shoulder on this one. Abs are nice and tight. Push your hips up in the air. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy. We're just gonna hold it here for a second, for like 10, in fact. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your hips in the air as you take your right leg off the ground and then back down. Left leg off the ground. Keep your hips off the ground. Just go back and forth. Abs are engaged. This is a sit-up. You do get to use your booty though.
10.
And rest. Okay, enough of that. Go ahead, sit up. You're gonna put the ball in the small of your back. You're gonna arch over top the ball. We're gonna rock side to side. Keep breathing. You guys did an amazing job, by the way. Okay, last thing we're gonna do, you're gonna bend your knees, put the ball underneath your sacrum. Your feet come off the ground. Your knees are bent. First, you're just gonna see what this feels like. Turn on your first chakra, your second chakra, your third chakra. Your abs are nice and tight. Then you're gonna touch your left toes down, then your right toes. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy. That champagne glass is still on your belly, not moving, not wiggling around. This is how lightly you would want to tiptoe across lava. You don't want to punch through the mantle like Mario tried to do. Jump into some 10,000 degree molten rock, 20,000 degrees.
19 and 20.
Rest here for a second. Keep your abs engaged. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to straighten your legs now into the air. Abs are nice and tight. This is no pressure on the knees. So that means there should be no pain in your knees as we bend your left leg, then straighten, right leg, then straighten. We're walking really slow. Keep breathing. Abs are nice and tight. And now you're going to double time it. We're taking it up to a trot. If you feel pressure in your knees, you have to figure out the angle of your foot so it takes the pressure out of your knees, because we're non-weight bearing, so there's no pressure in your knees. Plus, we're working muscles in that joints. Okay, and now we're going to take it up to a jog. And now we're going to take it up to Gillen speed. Run as fast as you can. Run, 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 run. Abs are nice and tight. See if you can catch up with Gillen. Here we go. 5, using muscles. 4, not joints. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put your legs against the ground. Keep breathing. Oh, yes. We're going to go for a walk now. Abs are nice and tight. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Champagne glass is still on your belly. Keep breathing. And now take that ball out from underneath your back. If you have a roller, this is time to lay on a roller. If you don't, you can just lay on the ground because you guys have made it. You're laying lengthwise on the roller. Your head's on the roller, your butt's on the roller, or you're on the ground. Your feet are flat on the ground, your knees are bent. This is connecting you back to the earth. Your shoulder blades are down and back. First, second, third chakras are fired up, and you're breathing. You have turned on muscle groups. You've activated into your abs. You've created time under tension. And you created that connection to your core. Draw the last parts of this in by breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay supine, that's on your back. I'm going to sit up to bring you home. At the beginning, we talked about something called your reticular activating system. Your reticular activating system is what allows you to see the world the way you see it in your own unique world. It's something you craft and create. So if you only see harshness and hardness in the world, it's how you programmed a reticular activating system. Because the reticular activating system will only see what it's programmed to see. So they call it the Pollyanna syndrome, where everything's happy and you see everything is good. Someone had to do a lot of work to get there. And I promise you, they see that. And then you have the cynical people. You have negative Nancy's. What are all the different ones? Negative Nancy's, Vicky Victim, and all that.
Karen's now.
What's it?
Karen's now.
And those are all programmed. So take this moment to reprogram your reticular activating system. What is it you want to see? What is it that you want to experience? People don't realize how heavily that reticular activating program factors into their lives, but it's very, very changeable. So visualize what you want to see in life, and then program your reticular activating system to see only that. You want to see love, you're going to see love if you've programmed your reticular activating system. And the way to best do that is to meditate. So in this time, just clear your thoughts, other than that one beautiful thing you want to hold on to. And then you're going to breathe it into your center, everything that we've done this whole class. Draw into your center. Connect to breath. Find that alignment of who you are with something greater than who you are. Connect to breathing. Connect to joy. On behalf of Maria and me, we want to thank you for being here, sharing your energy, sharing your efforts, getting over what fears you might have, moving your body to do it. From the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate it. Thank you, and namaste.
Namaste.